YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. The name's IFrostBolt. Today we got 3 new Strand aspects to take a look at. On the Warlock, we have Weave Walk. On the Titan, we have Banner of War. And lastly, the Hunter has Whirling Maelstrom. So I'm going to take these Strand aspects into Crucible, a private match here on the brand new map. And we're going to take a look at how they behave against players. Now for starters, let's take a look at the Warlock one called Weave Walk. Dodge while airborne to enter a weave, gaining damage resistance from combatants and players. Reactivate your air dodge or cast your rift to exit the weave. So I'm curious, what does the damage resistance look like against players? I'm going to pair this with Weaver's Call. That seems kind of like the best way to pair it with. So one thing for sure that I know is that this dodge is actually tied to your melee ability. You'll go ahead and see right now, the bottom left icon, it's where the melee is at. Every time I dodge this effect, you can see that my melee cooldown is going up. We are in Mayhem, so we're going to just try to spam this ability, see what it can do against a player. Now, my buddy Strand right here has a 140 hand cannon. He has a sniper rifle and a Thunderlord. He's going to try to shoot some damage at me to see what my character does, essentially. Now, a couple things I want to show you first is that the aspect states it's a dodge, but it's not. So if I'm in the air and I go left and dodge, I just stay in the same spot. If I go forward and dodge, I don't really have any momentum. So unfortunately, this ability does not behave like Icarus Dash whatsoever. And I know many players probably wanted that, including myself. We want more movement options. So this is really one of those things you kind of just want to pop around the corner to be safe. Now, you do have to press dodge again while midair to get rid of that effect. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and see what the DR looks like. Stress, hit me with your hand cannon. How much damage are you doing?
7.
Okay. Really, just shoot your entire clip at me. So, my dodge ability doesn't really go down until you start shooting me. Actually, it does actually generate downwards. And then once my last melee charge goes away, I have no option but it goes. And I have to wait until I get a melee charge again. So the more melee stacks you have, I'm guessing the more damage resistance you'll experience as well. Let's grab max stacks and see what your sniper rifle does next. All right. Snipe me? Snipe me again. All right. You have a Thunderlord, right?
Yeah, I do.
I pray for you, man. Here I go.
5. 5 per bullet.
5 per bullet. Did you run out of ammo there? Or did you just stop?
Yeah. No, that was 25 bullets.
Oh my god, you ran out of power ammo before you killed me. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do you have your super?
Yeah, I do. You want to try it?
I don't want to see this. Okay, it's a 2-hit,
okay.
but I still tank one.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. I still tank one. The balance part about this obviously is that I can't shoot my guns or anything in the middle of this effect. I have to escape the weave to be able to shoot my guns again. Although your guns do ready up pretty quickly. Now, I showed you the other aspect. Why I kind of like pairing it is because you have to pop a rift as well to cancel the weave. So if I do that here, you can see right now, I sent 10 of them. And that really synergizes with those threadling builds. So it seems kind of scary. People can just kind of pop this ability around the corner. Just kind of tank some sniper shots. Get a little bit closer. Like, what would you do? Like, I'm pushing you right now, Stress. What do you do, bro?
I'm just trying to
Do you just probably get away? And then when you get away, I just swap back to my primary and you're dead. You know? It's kind of crazy. I want to see what this is like against other supers as well. Can you switch to, like, Gathering Storm? This super is essentially a Thunder Crash. Whenever you're ready, tell me.
All right, I got it.
Okay, well, I tanked the initial attack, so if I feel like a super is going to be attacking me, maybe I can get away. So let's see a real gameplay scenario. Do you have your super?
All right, I got it.
All right. So on go, I want to see like a real gameplay scenario if I can like panic dodge and like tank your super. So you give me a countdown, all right?
Countdown to popping.
To go.
Countdown
When you
to...
say go, you're gonna pop.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. That works.
So I can just instantly go DR mode. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's if you want to ult me, I just panic and get the DR and tank your super. That's kind of messed up.
I mean, it pops really quick.
I want to see another example, because that's one of the fastest supers right there. The Gathering Storm is one of the fastest panic pops in the game. If I can time and dodge and like survive that attack, just do it directly on me. Because I will jump in the air. So if you want to get higher so you can actually hit me with it, you can.
Okay.
I will just stand still. Give me a countdown. I will jump, by the way. You have to try to hit me.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Wait, it still died.
Through you that time.
So maybe you cannot panic pop. It's kind of inconsistent. Probably not worth doing it. You want to have the Weave Walk already activated before the super even hits you. That seems like the way to go. We'll try one last time. So this time I'm gonna proc the Weave Walk and let him hit me directly. Go ahead. Okay, so I can't tank your super, thankfully. So I'm completely broken. But when it comes against primary weapons, specials, and heavy ammo, like this thing can tank all of it. Let's try to test out, I don't know, like a Wither Horde and Igneous. All right. Let's try one Wither Horde on the floor. Now. Oh my god, that's insane. What? It ran out before I actually... Are you kidding me? Wither Horde's insane in Crucible. Now let's do a direct impact.
9 per tick.
Eventually, oh my god, I actually, dude, no way. Not even a bubble tank can survive a Wither Horde or a Warlock with well. That's insane. Wow. All right, so now we're going to test ×4 Izanagi's on this. Go ahead. Okay, you killed me.
214 exactly. Just enough.
All right, so that'd have been crazy if I could tank that.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's pretty much it for that Strand aspect. Let's go check out the other one. All right, next up is going to be the Hunter. Let's go ahead and take a look what the aspect Whirling Maelstrom does. Destroying a tangle will weave a violent, writhing mass of Strand fibers. The Strand mass seeks out and damages targets, emitting unraveling projectiles when it defeats them. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this appears to be inside of in-game. So I'm going to grab myself Woven Mill, make a tangle on the spot. And now I just have to destroy, so I'm going to wait for Strasner to get near it. I'm curious to see how this behaves. All right. Yo! That is so sick. It's literally a Beyblade. What? It flies. Wait, you can tangle to it too. Okay, that is so sick and it lasts a while. Bro.
I took the helmet off so you can do it again.
Bro. All right, so I want you to jump in the air. I want to see how it behaves. It's not that fast. Oh, it's going for you, my guy. Woohoo! Yo! That is so epic. I love it so much. Oh my god, that makes me want to play Hunter even more. All right, let's do this again. I'm going to take a look at what the damage looks like on this if you just stand right on it. It appears that if I shoot the tangle, you still take explosion damage as well. And it looks pretty normal for a tangle. Yeah, dude, this thing... Dude, that's so sick. I love that. I love it so much. Let's go ahead and check what happens if I throw it at an enemy rather than shoot it. Oh my god. That is epic. Dude, you can throw it at people.
Throw it out of zone.
It's going up in the skybox. All right, what happens if you shoot my own tangle? Does it become yours? We're about to find out right now. It does become the enemies. That's crazy. Oh, that is sick. So you can throw it, you can shoot it, the enemy can make it their own. That's awesome. That's pretty much it. That's all I can really say about this new hunter aspect. It seems really good in PvE. It's gonna destroy like a bunch of ads that are grouped up together. In Crucible, it seems pretty effective considering its speed and the damage that it can put out. I like that you can tangle to it. There's really not much else to say about it. You just do the unraveling projectiles. You know, focus on just defeating a bunch of ads. It's pretty sick. I like that. It's probably my favorite one right now. All right, the last character is going to be the Berserker Titan. Let's go ahead and read what Banner of War does. Defeat a target with a melee attack, finisher, or sword to raise a Banner of War that pulses with energy, periodically healing nearby allies, that includes yourself, and increasing melee and sword damage. Targets defeated by you and nearby allies charge the banner, increasing the speed of its pulses. All right, so it's kind of cool. You get a kill. You can't see it yourself except for the radius of when your teammates are nearby. Whenever I emote, you can see the little banner over you. Now, even when I get max stacks, which is 4, I can't one-shot melee anybody. One good thing to note is that you don't need a melee charge as well to get that ability procced, as I'll show you right now. That increased my Banner of War, and I can go all the way up to ×4. The speed of the pulses obviously increases. Now Gilvy here, my editor, is going to get weakened, and he's going to show you his HP bar going up by this Banner of War. So ×1 is pretty slow, but I can get myself max stacks and then we can show Gilvy's HP bar again. All right, we have max pulse speed on this. All right, that's the max pulse. It goes by pretty fast too. But that's pretty much it. I mean, it seems pretty solid in PvE. I don't see this being a problem inside a Crucible, especially considering the fact that you do have to get a melee kill. Again, it can be a basic melee charge, at least when you have the effect already. Let's go ahead and test if it's just a normal punch. Let me let the cooldown go away. Yeah, so even just a normal punch uncharged will give you the Banner of War, so that's pretty nice. Makes it a little bit more forgiving to use inside of PvE. It's going to increase your melee damage and your sword damage. I can see this pretty effective in some close range, close quarters combat inside of PvE. But as for Crucible, nothing really crazy about this one, that's for sure.